Yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Batwing Issue number 3. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, where we last left off on issue number 2, our good friend David, aka Batwing, had just taken a machete to the chest. He was recovering, however, he come to realize through deduction and reasoning that Massacre is going to go around and try to kill a former superhero group called the Kingdom, which he was already successful in doing so with one of their members. And now he's targeting a former member named Thunderfall, who is right now a teacher. Massacre then goes and tries to kill Thunderfall, but is stopped by Batwing, who had just previously taken a machete through the chest. Yes, this is what a true hero is, people. A man who is bleeding, barely able to stand, his muscles burning, and he took a machete to the chest, but he's still willing to kick the ass of his nemesis to save someone's life. So, will Batwing be able to pull it off, or is it just a little too little and a little too late for Thunderfall? Well, just gonna have to wait and see. So let's get into issue number 3 of Batwing. This issue can be summed up in one word: fighting. Yes, there is a big fight that goes on in this. Batwing goes up against Massacre, and he uses every tool and every lesson he's ever learned to his disposal to try to take Massacre out. Because you gotta realize, Batwing's not in good condition. He took a machete through his chest. He's barely able to move. He's barely able to stand. Every part of his body is burning. He says he can feel the blood just filling up his costume, his armor. But he's still fighting. And he's taking on Massacre. And Thunderfall actually comes in and tries to help things out. Massacre basically says throughout the whole entire fight, though, you shouldn't be trying to kill me. You should be going after Thunderfall. Because despite how bad I am, he's worse. And this perplexes Batwing because, see, Thunderfall, he is a hero. He was part of the Kingdom. He helped save this land. And yet, Massacre is saying he's a bad guy. So, what is the truth? Is there more to what's going on in this comic than it seems? Well, you're just going to have to read and see. Let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Like I said in the beginning, people, this is what a hero is. Batwing, a man, got stabbed through the chest. And it doesn't matter. He puts his armor on. Blood filling up his costume. Barely able to move, but he still goes out and he still tries to save lives. Because to him, his life's not important. It's saving other people's lives that's important. Badass. The fight scenes are fun in this. I mean, Batwing has to try everything to take Massacre down, from tasing him to flying up in the air and throwing him with a grappling hook to just hand-to-hand combat. And Thunderfall is actually kind of a cool character too. We get a little bit more of this character, just a little bit more, and I kind of hope that he will continue on throughout the series. We also get a little bit more of a backstory to David, exactly how he came into the position that he did. I'm not talking about Batwing. Becoming Batwing. I'm talking about his earlier life, what he did before he was a police officer. The art, as always, is great. Really kind of have a very realistic, but kind of still a very, I don't even know the word, but it still has kind of a artsy tone to the flesh and stuff. Really great art. Bad. Although it has really great art with the characters, the backgrounds are a little bit lacking. Unless it's immediate backgrounds, like let's say a desk or a ceiling or something, not a ceiling, a desk or maybe some grass or something, a close-up. The backgrounds usually aren't all that great. The artist is phenomenal when he does the regular art, but maybe having another artist on there for background art might help out. Second thing is, I can kind of already guess who Massacre is based on the opening story, because it starts off with a flashback, and based on that flashback I can kind of discern who Massacre is, and it kind of takes away a little bit of the mystery. I'd rather not know who Massacre is, period, at all, I'd rather him stay a completely masked villain, but putting all that aside, whether or not you should get it. I find it funny that when the DC relaunch happened, that everyone wrote this comic off. They said, oh geez, they're just trying to make another Batman, add another Batman comic, they're giving it to Judd Winnick. But I have to say, Batwing's getting better and better with each issue. This issue was great. It was action-packed. The dialogue was good. The inner dialogue was good. And again, I said this before twice in this review, but this is what a hero is, people. He fights the good fight no matter what. This guy is going to die, but he doesn't care because he has to save someone else's life. And even in one part of the story, when Massacre is saying, well, Thunderfall deserves to die, and he says, no one deserves to die. So, Batwing is starting to really shape up to be a great character. And it's not so much a Batman comic, even though it is part of the Batman family. It's starting to craft its own universe, and it's starting to craft its own feel to it. And I really hope Batwing continues on the role it's going. Judd Winnick, you're doing a good job. When Judd Winnick is good, boy, is he good. When he's bad, boy, is he bad. But right now, boy, is he good. Batwing issue number 3, a definite pickup, especially if you picked up issue 2 and 1. So with that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying, peace out for now.